Hi folks, it's Pastor Russ. How's everybody doing today? It's a beautiful day today. We're in a stretch of nice weather here, and I hope that it continues. We're all sick of the last dregs of winter, and we hope that that's all gone, and now we get into this nice warm weather, and hopefully it'll be a wonderful, wonderful beginning to the end of spring, so to speak. But we hope everybody's doing well and doing fine. We're still waiting to see when we can get back together. I know some other parts of our state are allowing church services to meet in person. I saw that some of the yellow counties on the news were advertising, or not advertising, but reporting that their churches were holding services. And I'm hoping that we'll soon be part of that group. We'll have to see how it goes. So hang in there. We hope and pray everybody is not too whammy with all of this, and we'll get through it together, as I keep telling you every week. No new prayer requests to report other than the ones that we've been praying for, the people we've been praying for. So please continue to do that. That's a good thing, of course, that we don't have anybody else now that's excuse me, having some health problems or what have you. Oh, no, I'm thirsty. Hang on a second. Oh, excuse me. No, I'm not getting the virus. It's just a tickle in my throat. At any rate, please keep praying for those people, and we hope that all will be well with them. Again, if you have concerns or requests that you want everybody to be made aware of, please send them to me via email or text my cell phone, or give me a call on one of my phone numbers. Also, let one of the deacons know we're still here and trying to hold our church family together through this time, and we hope this exile is soon over. So let's spend a few minutes in the Word today. I'd like to read to you just a few verses today from Paul's second letter to the Corinthians, the 5th chapter, and we're going to read verses 6 through 9, just a few verses today. Therefore, being always of good courage, and knowing that while we are at home in the body, we are absent from the Lord, for we walk by faith and not by sight. We are of good courage, I say, and prefer rather to be absent from the body and to be home with the Lord. Therefore also we have as our ambition, whether at home or absent, to be pleasing to Him. Now this is kind of a central section in this teaching chapter here that Paul is talking about. The first part of the chapter that I didn't read, he's talking about when we leave this world and go to heaven, how we will get new bodies and how we will have a different existence in heaven. And then after this section, this kind of transitional section that we just read, he talks about the fact that we will all appear before the judgment seat of Christ, not the judgment seat to be condemned for our sins, because those have been forgiven, but to be rewarded for the works that we've done in faith for Him. The original language here doesn't imply a judgment like a courtroom kind of thing where you're condemned for a crime. It's more like an award ceremony type of thing where the judges of a spelling bee or a sporting event or some other kind of contest like that are going to give their awards out for those who participated and who excelled. That's the kind of thing he's talking about there. But I don't want to focus on either the first or last parts there. I want to zero in this center section here. Basically what he's saying is, look, there's going to come a time when we're going to leave this place. We're going to change our entire existence, and it will be glorious in heaven, as we know. But we don't know when that could happen. It may happen sooner, it may happen later. We don't know how long it will be till the Lord comes back to redeem His entire church and bring us all to heaven. The emphasis here, though, by Paul is, look, whether we are with Him in heaven or whether we're still here on earth serving Him, building His church, our ambition needs to be pleasing to Him. We need to walk by faith because we haven't seen His kingdom come yet physically. We haven't seen Jesus come back yet physically. We haven't stood before Him at that medal ceremony, if you want to call that judgment kind of thing there. So he's saying to us, believe, hang in there. Trust that everything that he has promised in this word is true and it will come to pass. So live every day with the expectation that what he's told us and promised us, we can be guaranteed of receiving at some point in the future. So in the meantime, we need to continue to walk by faith, even though we can't see it. And the bottom line in walking by faith, of course, is to be pleasing to him in how we live our lives, in loving him and loving others, in living lives that God can use as a testimony and a witness for his love and his holiness, and also a way to influence those around us, whether we're talking in our own families, whether in our church, those who are more mature in the faith, encouraging and inspiring those who are young in the faith, especially young people or children, to grow in the faith and live for Christ. And then in a broader sense, in our neighborhoods, in our jobs, in our communities, and truly in our world, that's part of the mandate we've been given by Christ, is to bring him to the world. We're his ambassadors, so to speak. So in all of that, it's all based on our faith and belief that everything that he's taught us is true, and that one day we will see all of that come to pass in reality in heaven, and of course when the Lord comes back. So be encouraged by that, is what Paul is saying, and what I'm saying here today. Just keep on doing what we need to do, keep on trusting, keep on loving, and someday all of this will become completely real and completely fulfilled in our lives, and we will have walked by faith till we get to that place. Thank you for listening today, and we hope and pray we'll see everyone soon. May the Lord bless the rest of your day.